I'm Sumathi Ravichandra. I'm basically from Chennai, and then I've done my education and everything in Chennai. I was working for 14 years in Bangalore as a principal and as administrator. Afterwards, from 2010 onwards, I'm in Hyderabad. I started my consultancy, setting up of schools, teachers training, academic audit. All these things I'm doing for the school. We are doing it in the 4 states of South India. Education system as a full in India, if you say that it has to get lot of changes have to bring in this, because our educational system is creating only the clerical staffs, which the Maculae aimed for it. We are doing that work. We have to create the entrepreneurs. We have to create the leaders. For that, we have to work. Now the transition time is taken. In all the state is following that too. 4 South states are really good in that pace actually. They are all changing the education system. At present, the transition will take time for us. In Andhra Pradesh, the educational system have to make lot of changes. It's only towards today also you would have seen everybody was talking only about the engineers and doctors. They are not think how the learning should happen. Why should you have to bother about engineers and doctors? We should aim for the learners. How we are going to learn when you make them independent? They will think what they wanted to become. But we are forcing them to, you should become an engineer, you should become a doctor. So today's discussion also you can see that everybody was talking about that. So they have to become independent individuals. We have to create the independent individuals that we are not doing it. No, it's not a law or something. We are also par with them only. But our methodology is different. What we are, because of the population, more population, our education system is very strong. We have a strong educational system. I can tell you one example for you. If you go to UK, they will all depend on if they take the material, 50 rupees, 1 pound, 60 pounds, 70 pounds. If they take, everybody will go for a calculator. But as an Indian, I am proud to say that when I was there, I used to calculate in my mind only. So if I take 20 items also, I can calculate in my mind. So now you can tell me that who are all this thing. 65. See, we are strong in the education, but our methodology only have to get changed. That's what I will say strongly. See, we are not creating in education system, we have to create the individuals. We are not creating individuals. We are creating only the mass. We are creating the clerical staff. We have to create the leaders. See, in other countries, whatever you are comparing with that, they are all creating the leaders and entrepreneurs, right? So we are still in India also, corporate sector is working only for the America and UK. We are not creating anything. We are not the entrepreneurs. We are to create in our education system. There is a very big gap between the industry and the education. That has to be filled up. That's what I will say. What is a filling up is like this personalized learning is very, very important. The children should learn on their own. No, teaching field, the people are coming back here. No, it's a very big education industry is coming up very well right now because education is making a revolution right now. Now we are going, knowledge revolution is going on. So the knowledge revolution is going on. We are all in the educational field now. You can see that any education, now we have education company of 100 gross companies are there. Can you believe this? So many companies take place right now. I'm getting a lot of good teachers also in this field because the salary level is very high up compared to the corporate world. Now it's getting like this. It is a very small changes happen last 2 years because I'm working with international schools. I know that I'm recruiting the people for 35 to 45,000 for the teachers salary. So I'm getting a very good strength in that. It is slowly taking place, very slow level. I'm talking about 5% have been turned as a teachers right now. Good teachers I'm getting it. But the good teachers to retain also are a thing now. We have to give good salaries and we have to create a very good environment for the teachers. It's becoming a business. I agree with your question. It's only whatever I'm talking about also. The teachers I'm getting it a good teachers I'm talking about. It is correct what you say is right. The lower level and the middle level is very strongly affected. But that is also transition will take place within the next 5 years. I hope it will take next 5 years when we bridge the gap for the teachers. See, teachers are the pillars actually. So the management or anybody have to give a good salary. Automatically we'll get a good set of teachers. That is very, very important. First, we have to educate the teachers as well as the parents. Say that please leave them on their own. When you are all there, we are left for freedom. That's why my creativity level is very high. Because I was left alone. I know what to study, I know what not to study. But nowadays it's not like that. The parents are standing behind the child to study that. There is no independence for the children. that has to be given to the child, not sitting only with the internet or anything. You can do a lot of studies other than the ICT. ICT is also very important. I'm not telling you. That is your part of a life. Don't make it as a main on your life. You got a lot of things to observe, interact with others. Go for any topic is covered in the home. Just take in the school. Parents have to take them for a observation outside. That is, parents also lot of have to do the cooperation, and teachers see to that. Marks is not only the criteria. Knowledge imparting should happen. That is not happening. That is why that gap has come now. We are not child centric. We have to be child centric. Then the personalized learning will come in this. The children, I told you in the panel also, that is, the child have to give space to study on their own lessons. That's very important. Thank you.